Hi friends, my name is Robert and today's Memorial Day, and I'd like to take this opportunity, I think it's appropriate, to share some fun memories of my friend Dennis with you. You know, I met Dennis, I think back in the 80s sometime, like maybe 85, 86. I don't, that is so, I just can't believe it's so many years ago. And I think we met at a brunch that his Aunt Daisy was hosting. And if I'm not mistaken, Daisy was there, and I think his mom, Dora, was there. And so I got to meet them both that afternoon. And it just struck me so, it was just a wonderful thing to see how family members really enjoyed spending time with each other. You don't see that a lot. But this was a really tight and close and warm and protective family. It was really nice to witness that. And I remember something so funny that first time. We were all sitting around drinking champagne, and all of a sudden, Dennis's mother, Dora, she turns to Dennis and she says, "Dennis, your face is red. Your face is turning red." And I guess because of the champagne. And Dennis is like, no, it's not. It was like he just went on enjoying himself. And you know, Dennis and I went to a lot of brunches. Sometimes by ourselves, sometimes with his family, and we enjoyed them so much. And we became members of two different wineries up in Santa Ynez, and he joined up with Sanford, and I became a member at Sunstone. And I remember we asked the wineries not to send the wine that we needed to buy like 2 bottles of wine each season to be considered members. And we asked them not to send our wine down. We would go up and get it. So we would have wine tastings up there like 3 or 4 times a year. And I remember it was just, we had such a great time. We'd pack a really nice lunch, and we'd go up to Sanford, and we'd have the wine tasting first at Sanford. And believe me, if any of you know about wine tasting, they have receptacles where you can sort of spit out your wine after you've swished it around and tasted it, so that you don't get too, you know, I don't know, drunk is not the word, but high, whatever. Believe me, Dennis and I never spat. We enjoyed our big gulps. We loved drinking that wine. And then we would have our lunch at Sanford, and we'd go through a bottle of wine, and then we'd go on to 2 or 3 different wineries in the area and end up at Sunstone. And I don't know, by the time we were finished at Sunstone, I don't know how we knew our names. It was hysterical. And, you know, the stop signs in the area kind of became optional. That's really, this would not happen nowadays. Believe me, it would not happen. And then after Sunstone, we'd drive back into LA. And a couple of times we would stop at the hotel where I had been playing, and we would have dinner there and kill another bottle of wine. I mean, we just enjoyed each other's company. We really did. And I took a couple of trips with Dennis. We went to Europe with his brother Greg and Greg's wife Debbie and their kids. Had a great time. And we went to Hawaii. And we used to go to the Bowl, the Hollywood Bowl, probably, I don't know, at least 3 times every summer. And we would go with friends of mine and pack up a cooler full of food and wine and bring our tablecloths and go to the picnic area. We'd always head for the picnic table that was highest in those little hills there surrounding the bowl. And we'd be the first ones to get there when the gates would open at 5 o'clock. And we would wait till everybody in the bowl had left before we would leave. So we never had to deal with waiting in line for cars, to move out so we could get out. We had a great time, and Dennis knew how to have fun. And I am gonna miss him, and I'm just so grateful that I have the opportunity to talk about him and share some of the good times that he and I had together. So thank you very much.